Hey everyone, how's it going? Vanessa here with Visalia Talks, your local talk show that brings you everything you need to know about what's going on right here in your community. And I've got Claudia Moreno from Vestige Aesthetics, and I want to know all about what they have to offer there, and I want you guys to know all about it too. How are you, Claudia?
I'm good, thank you. Thank you for having me here today.
You're welcome. Thanks for coming in. Okay, we were talking a little bit about what you guys do, but we're going to kind of repeat all of that, and then I want to hear all about it. Let them know what you guys are doing over at Vestige.
So, Vestige Aesthetics, we're located in Hanford, and it has a focus on skin rejuvenation. Basically helping people age gracefully.
Like it.
And so it's not about changing the person. I think everybody has different strengths, different qualities, and they're beautiful in their own unique way. But sometimes, gravity and age takes its course.
Yes, it does.
And so sometimes we need a little bit of help. And so a lot of it has to do with the skin rejuvenation treatments that I can provide, as well as medical grade skincare. And then I also have a great medical director who can go beyond the services that I provide. So in terms of services for myself, I am a solo nurse injector. So I do injectables such as, everybody knows it as Botox, but wrinkle relaxers.
That's what Botox is a wrinkle relaxer?
Right. So
I don't know anything about Botox. I'll tell you right now, I don't know one thing about Botox. The only thing I know about Botox is, you can use it for wrinkles, but you can also use it for like sweat glands and stuff. Other than that, I have no knowledge of really what it can do for you.
So basically, a lot of times, and some people do get confused with that because you're going to have static lines, right? So those are more of your deep wrinkles, and then you're going to have some lines that, kind of bounce back, right?
Okay.
Because you have enough collagen and elastin.
Oh, like
right?
when you move, it's there, but then it's not always there.
Right.
Okay.
So they kind of revert back. And so those lines that revert back, those are the ones that we can actually inject into the muscle and kind of freeze that area.
Okay.
Right. And so predominantly it's used in the upper face, but you can actually use it throughout the face.
Okay.
Forehead, 11s, that's usually a main concern. Around the eyes.
Mine is right here. I feel like my face is falling.
So
I have a huge one of these.
So that's why we also provide derma fillers. And so actually for the nasolabial folds, it's something where you can actually inject more so on the mid-face area or even up into the temple region to kind of give you a slight lift. Rather than going directly in there.
It just kind of pulls, it almost, it just tightens it for you,
Well, it gives you, you've lost some volume, right? And so there's changes that are happening in the way your body is aging. So you have bone changes, you have deep and super fat deposit changes in your face. And so when you think of filler, you're thinking about it as a way to add volume to the area.
Yeah.
And so you might want to add a little bit of volume to the cheek area, right, to lessen these lines right here. But I also do customize creamy dermafacials. And so here in the Valley, we hear a lot about hydrofacials, right? But the premium dermafacial, and I was telling you earlier too that I'm going to be a little bit biased because I like my device.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Well, I hope so, because you're using it and you're using it on people. So I'm glad that you love what you're doing with them.
And definitely, like anything that I'm offering to my clients are products that I actually do believe in. I've used them in myself, and so I can speak.
What a
with
job,
experience.
I love your life.
Yeah, when you need a little bit of R&R, come and visit me.
Yeah.
But so you can customize these dermafacials and do anything from an aqua bee, which is more of like the comparison of a hydrofacial. And so you cleanse the skin, you extract all the clogged, you clear out those clogged pores, and then you add nourishing ingredients. Beyond that, you want to go ahead and add other hand pieces to it to customize the facial. So from there, I can even do some microdermabrasion. And with my hand piece, we call it Vibrox-X. And so you stimulate a reaction in the skin where you increase the amount of oxygen that's going up to the upper surface layers of your skin, And in doing so, you have more of a glow. So
Wow.
naturally, we have about 15 to 30 layers of dead skin cells just packed on. And so
Wow.
many of us have never even experienced a facial.
Mm-hmm.
And so as an RN, it gives me the opportunity to actually, we're allowed to go a little deeper into those layers of the skin.
Okay.
And so beyond those other hand pieces that I have with the preemie, I can also do collagen building. So
Collagen is very important.
oh yeah, we start to lose collagen and elastin over time, but mainly it's because our fibroblasts that we have in the body start to slow down. So as we get older, they're not functioning as well, and
They stopped, isn't it the collagen stops producing, or it doesn't like rebuild itself? Like,
so once you're starting to hit, your 30s too, you see a slow progression of it, and it's because the fibroblasts that are helping to create, they're found in your dermis level to help create that collagen and elastin are slowing down. So that's why we need skin rejuvenation treatments to tell those fibroblasts, hey, keep working,
wake them back up.
wake them up,
Yes.
start building collagen and elastin. And with that,
move it or lose it.
right?
Yes.
It's the same thing, same thing. Yeah, and I actually even, it's true, because even when you work out too, right?
Mm-hmm.
You start working out, you can have two people working out, and then you have one person that's maintaining a good diet and exercise regimen, and you have the person with the same exercise regimen, but not the diet. Who's going to have better results?
Right, the person doing all the stuff. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And so with Vestige Aesthetics, we're beyond just doing the treatments. Talk about graceful aging because for me, I see it more in a holistic manner. We're wanting to go ahead and include, your skincare regimen. That's what you're doing at home. That's going to continue to maintain those results that are coming from when you come and see your aesthetic,
Yes.
your nurse injector.
You have to maintain it in between the visits. It can't just be go visit you and then go not paying attention to your face at all and then go
Right.
visit you. It's then that would be a never-ending process.
Right, and so with this, with the dermafacials too, there's other hand pieces that I have, like the micro T, and that helps stimulate muscle and tone your muscles of your face. So if you want, especially if you want to go to a special event and you just want a quick little facial to be have that natural lift on your cheeks, that defined jaw, brows lifted a little bit, come get the micro T along with your facial.
What?
So we can customize it.
Wow.
And specific based on your needs. So it's not one treatment that works for everybody. And I think sometimes that's a misunderstanding with some people. I said, well, my friend got a wrinkle relaxer, so I should be able to get that too. Or my friend
Well, you
did.
can, but you might need something totally different than what your friend needs. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And so with me, because I also provide microneedling services with the pen PRP.
What's the needling? What is that?
When we hear the word microneedling, there's two types, right? We can actually use a pen to do small little micro injuries to the skin, but then we also have microneedling with radio frequency. Well, it's one of the services that I also provide. The difference between both of them is that with the radio frequency, I can go into deeper levels of the skin, and I'm also using heat. Whereas with the microneedling pen, a lot of times people will use it also for skin rejuvenation maintenance, also for acne scar correction. But I know I can do a deeper and more thorough treatment with radio frequency and it all depends based on the client's
What
needs.
they need. Yeah. If you even need to go that deep or not.
Right.
Yeah.
And so that's why I always encourage everyone to come get a consultation. And then so we can customize the treatment for them.
Yeah, yeah. What is your favorite treatment to do?
Well, I like all of them.
Yeah, yeah.
I do, because I really do believe it's a combination of everything. So even yesterday, I was using my PRX Derm Perfection, and so there's a good protocol where you can use the PRX Derm Perfection, which is a topical collagen biostimulator. And so basically what you're doing, you have in the vial a combination of TCA, which is an acid, hydrogen peroxide, and kojic acid, which helps lighten your skin tone, right? And you apply it to the skin, adding about 4 pounds of pressure. And so I already know by my touch how much pressure I'm supposed to add to make it go into the deeper layers of the skin where the fibroblasts sit, right? Remember, those are the key component where we want to activate so that we stimulate that collagen and elastin. But then you can also add it with microneedling.
Yes.
And so to, again, do controlled micro injuries of the skin, which I love because it's the combination, both you're reducing fine lines, you're doing preventative treatment long term, whereas because maybe you're not ready to do cosmetic surgery at this time, or maybe you want to delay it.
Or not have to? Can it be a way to prevent that from even needing to be done?
Yeah, some people choose not to have surgery, and so so with, like, for example, the PRX Derm Profession, it doesn't use any needles. It's completely topical, and I have some clients that are coming in strictly just for that. They'll do a series of 6, and from here on out, rather than even getting the wrinkle relaxers or fillers, they're progressing to just doing it as a maintenance treatment every 3 to 6 months.
Nice.
And then they're getting a nice correction of texture and tone. So graceful aging, it goes beyond those deep lines and
so much more to it.
Yeah.
And then the neck. Is that all a part of what you guys are working with as well?
Yeah, so when we use, I also have another device that I have that's intense pulse light. So it's using wavelengths, right, of light to do, again, the skin rejuvenation. It can also do acne clearance or hair removal.
Oh, hair removal.
And so, which actually I have a really good promo right now. Just for hair removal of the face, you get 6 sessions for $600.
And then, so will that like be a forever thing? Like it's gone?
So with permanent, it's think of it more of permanent hair reduction. And so the reason why I say that's because sometimes, your hormones do play a part of it as well. And so we're targeting the hair follicles as, and that's why you're coming in once every 4 weeks, right, for those six initial sessions. But as your hormones change, maybe you're getting into perimenopause, and you might start noticing a little bit more extra hair growth. So there might be some maintenance you might have to do a little bit at that time. But that's okay. It's never going to get back to exactly the way you were. That's the most important thing.
Nice. Nice. This is really cool. This is all the stuff I've been trying to stay away from, guys, but now I don't think I'm going to be able to because it's found me. It's found me. No, I love it. How did you get into all of this stuff? What brought your passion for skincare?
Well, actually, I come from a different background, honestly. I actually
She's like, I'm a mechanic.
Skin and body, yeah. But actually, I actually started off as a social worker.
Okay.
And so I've always been interested, and I know my passion is about serving others. So I've worked with a lot of underserved populations. And so what I found in that is that we needed to do more for people and work more in a holistic way. My focus was on children and family. And so what I found is, not only are they dealing with many social economic issues, but also health issues.
For sure.
And so that led my pathway into nursing because I could provide more of a holistic care. So Vestige Aesthetics it is a new business. We just opened in November of last year, but it's my passion is to head in that progression where we're going to incorporate more of the holistic and wellness aspects into the beauty industry because it's important to care for ourselves in all aspects, right? Not only our physical, but also our emotional and spiritual.
I always say you look good, you do good, or you look good, you feel good, and then you do good. So it's all a part of everything. We want to feel good, and when we look good, it helps make it a little bit easier.
Well, because you start becoming more confident, secure, right? And so a lot of times we're all facing different challenges. Right, we may not look like we are because
but we
try
all
as well,
are.
But everybody's in that
we
situation.
are all going through something.
And if you're not going through it now,
you're about to
start.
Or you just figured it out.
Right.
Yeah.
So in my career, I found I've done everything. I've always been focused on caring for others, and then it got to the moment where it's like, well, am I doing something enough to care for myself too?
Ooh, yes. Because we always lose ourselves a little bit sometimes. Yeah.
And if you're not capable or you're not taking care of yourself, how are you going to do better for others?
True.
And so, you know, I started taking a look around, you know, my work environment, seeing other coworkers and just seeing what they were going through. And, you know, one of the first things that you can change is just your appearance. So that when you wake up and you look at yourself in the mirror, you say, you know, it's going to be okay. I look good. I feel good. I'm comfortable in my skin. I can take on whatever challenges are coming.
Absolutely.
And so that's, you know, with Vestige Aesthetics, that's what you find there. It's not just, I don't see my clients just as a person that's just going to come in one-time treatment. It's the relationships that I want to establish. And so even with the other girls that are at Vestige Aesthetics, it's their own businesses there too. But they're also providing beauty services. So I don't know if I mentioned already, like
not on the show. If you want to let them know what else that they can get over there.
So at Vestige Aesthetics, not only will you receive the services that I've been speaking about too, but you're also going to see, we have Cameron, who focuses on lash extensions, brow lamination. We have Monique, who's a registered dietitian, dental hygienist, and also does teeth whitening. And then we also have Lauren, who does permanent makeup, specializing in brows. So it's a one-stop shop where clients can come in, see me or see one of the other girls. The other girls, that's their own business as well. That they provide. And then through me too, one of the great things about it too is if you're looking for something that's more of cosmetic surgeries that you're wanting to do, I have a great medical director who's Dr. Mike Shin. He's also located in Hanford. And he's double board certified as an ear, nose, and throat specialist, but also as in facial plastics. And so cosmetic surgery for the face and neck. So you come in, he'll do a free consultation of the services that he provides, and sometimes we do more of the correction of texture and tone moving into surgery, or sometimes you don't have to do that. It could be the other
Maybe
services.
you might think that you need surgery. You go visit him, and then he lets you know, no, you know what? All you need is, you know, her to put this machine on you, and you'll be good to go. And also, he's doing a free consultation. I know that at a lot of the surgical centers, you have to pay for those consultations.
Right.
Yeah. So that's a plus right there.
Yeah, and you know, I've worked alongside his staff too, and they're great people. I think that's one of the things that you're going to find at Vestige Aesthetics, that we care about the clients that are coming in.
Love it. Love it. You guys give them a call. Let's give them the phone number.
Yeah, my phone number is 559-572-4424. And I'm actually located at 1455 Bailey Drive in Hanford. So you can find me on social media as well. You can text me at that number, 559-572-4424. Vestige Aesthetics on Facebook, or at my Instagram, Vestige Aesthetics. A period after Vestige, another period, Aesthetics.
Yeah, we'll definitely put all the information there. And is there anything else? I know that you've got some notes. Is there anything else that you'd like to share with them that maybe we didn't cover?
Oh, you know what? I did forget a couple of things. First one, I also do lymphatic manual drainage, and so
ooh, that is so nice, you guys. I love that.
And so,
ooh, I love to hear the crunchies, feel the crunchies of the drape. That's one of my favorite things. I think I love that part of a facial. Yeah.
So, and I do add it to all my facials for the face, neck, and I'll include the scalp as well. But also for people that have gone through surgery. So we have a lot of people that are traveling out of the States, right? And then coming back and they've gone through surgery. And so lymphatic manual drainage can actually help reduce their downtime, their swelling, and improve their overall recovery.
Nice.
So I do offer that as well for face and body.
Yeah. For the whole body.
Ooh, yeah. So if you're
that
done,
would be nice.
If you've done liposuction, if you're doing the mommy makeovers, come by and visit me. We can create a customized plan. So basically, everything's customized for the client.
Yes. What is it that you need specifically? Yes, absolutely. Okay. And so you said there was a couple things. That was the one.
The other one is the skincare regimen too, right? So I like to you know, people are busy, and so for me, I like to keep it simple.
Yes.
And so
I need simple.
as simple
Yeah.
as step 1,
Less
2, and
steps,
3,
yes.
right? And to try to remember. And so along with the skin rejuvenation techniques that I provide, you know, your skincare routine is important. So one of the great products that I have at this time, it's Vestige. And so it's one of the products that we have that's a little bit different than elsewhere, because it's actually working through the hair follicle to regenerate new cells. And so we can use, you can.
Is it a shampoo?
So it has several different products available, but just for your routine skincare line to use, you can do it as use the cleanser, then followed with the face cream, right? Because one of the things that we're all dealing here is with dehydration, right? And
Yeah,
the heat.
moisturizer is so important. Whether you have dry skin or even if you have oily skin, you still have to moisturize. It's super important.
And then we're not always drinking enough water, right?
Never.
So what's going to happen? You're going to show more of those fine lines and wrinkles. So it comes with the moisturizing cream, a serum that you can add. Then and remember I said that we have about 15 to 30 dead cells.
The layers
of dead cells, right? So you throw in an exfoliant 1 to twice a week. And so, you know, there's other products available through Vestige, but that's one of the main ones, the clinical trio. That would be a great starter for everybody.
There you are. There you are. And you have that there at the salon that they can go home with that.
Yes.
Love it. Love it. So you guys give her a visit over in Hanford, give her a call, send her a message on Instagram, however you need to get a hold of her, get a hold of her. You said you had a deal going on. What was that for? I can't remember what we were talking about. And you said
so right now, especially with graduations just happening too, and you know, just giving back to our teachers and educational staff, I'm doing 20% off on all customized facials. So for the whole summer, actually, I want to be able to better care for our teachers.
Yes.
They're doing a great job for our students, and
Absolutely.
so why not give back to them and to the rest of the staff too.
Yes.
Teachers and bus drivers,
staff,
whatever,
anything. You have something to do with the district, education system. Come in here and enjoy your summer facial. Probably any service.
Right.
Yeah,
and I
20% off.
Yeah, and so I have different promos that are coming out all the time. So give me a call and find out what's the next promo.
Definitely, definitely. Thank you guys so much for sticking with us. Is there anything that you'd like to throw out to the community? Any words of wisdom or anything like that you'd like to say before we let you go?
Just remember it. I mean, caring for yourself, it's not vanity.
No.
So it's
Not.
important.
You even have to take care of yourself. If you go on a flight, they tell you need to take care of yourself first and then your people. Yeah.
Yeah, and so I think, especially with moms, a lot of moms, they feel guilty about it.
100%.
But it's actually A-okay.
Yes.
You should take care of yourself. Not only the women, but men too. So I do scalp, you know, you can do facials, but also you can do it for the scalp. And so, or hair restoration too. That's something that's a major confidence.
Yes. You guys do that there?
Yeah, I can do that.
Hair restoration
Yeah,
for
PRP
men?
hair restoration for men too. Or for women, you know, we sometimes lose
Yes,
our
my
hair.
sister. We've been ever since she was like a kid, I think, in high school. We've been trying to figure out how to help her with her hair loss. They put it on hormones, or you know, the doctors just couldn't figure out why is she losing her hair so much. Why is she thinning already so badly? So now even in her 30s, it's still a thing that she still tries to figure out. So yes, we do go through it. Men, women, everybody.
Yeah. So like I said, it's not vanity. It's just it's important to care for yourself. When you care for yourself, you're going to do better for everyone else around you.
Absolutely.
So come and visit us.
Yes. Thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you.
Gave
for
us a
having
lot
me.
of information.
Thank you.
Yeah. You're welcome. We'll see you guys. Go and check out Le Vestige Aesthetics.
Yeah.
In Hanford, guys. We'll see you.